Hello everyone, I am here again. We will read again today is My Daily Gospel. I will read is April 28. There is one thing I ask of the Lord, to live in the house of the Lord. John 6, 1-15. Jesus crossed the Sea of Galilee, or of Tiberias, and a large crowd followed him. Impressed by the signs he had done in curing the sick, Jesus climbed the hillside and sat down there with his disciples. The time of the Jewish Passover was near. Looking up, Jesus saw the crowds approaching and said to Philip, "Where can we buy some bread for these people to eat?" He said this only to put Philip to the test. He himself knew exactly what he was going to do. Philip answered, 200 denarii would not buy enough to give them a little piece each. One of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, said, "Here is a small boy with 5 barley loaves and 2 fish. But what is that among so many?" Jesus said to them, "Make the people sit down." There was plenty of grass there, and as many as 5,000 men sat down. Then Jesus took the loaves, gave thanks, and distributed them to those who were sitting there. He then did the same with the fish, distributing as much as they wanted. When they had eaten enough, he said to the disciples, "Pick up the pieces left over, so that nothing is wasted." So they picked them up and filled 12 large baskets with scraps left over from the meal of 5 barley loaves. Seeing the sign that he had done, the people said, "This is indeed the prophet who is to come into the world." Jesus, as he realized they were about to come and taking him by force and make him king, fled back to the hills alone. Reflection. A great multitude had gathered to hear Jesus, no doubt because they were hungry for the word of life. Jesus' disciples wanted to send them away at the end of the day because they did not have the resources to feed them. Jesus, the bread of life, took the little they had, 5 loaves and 2 fish, and giving thanks to his heavenly Father, distributed to all until they were satisfied. Jesus' feeding of the 5,000 is the only miracle recorded in all 4 Gospels, and it showed the remarkable generosity of God and his great kindness toward us. When God gives, he gives abundantly. There is one thing I ask of the Lord, to live in the house of the Lord. I will always remind you, we will talk to him even in our minds. We will thank him every day, and we will pray to him every day. And the most important thing is that we put him in our heart and love him more than in our lives, because he will never forsake us. Gaya rin po ng sinabi ko po sa inyo, palagi ko lang po kayong paalalahanan na ipapaalala sa inyo na kakausapin po natin siya palagi kahit sa ating isipan. Magpapasalamat po palagi tayo sa kanya sa araw-araw at magpe-pray po palagi tayo sa kanya sa araw-araw. At ang pinaka-importante po, ilalagay po natin siya sa ating puso at mahalin po natin siya na higit pa sa ating buhay kasi hindi po niya tayo pababayaan. Today is April 28, so ilang days na lang at tapos na ang buwan ng Abril at magsisimula naman po muli tayo sa pagbibilang ng buwan ng Mayo. Sa totoo lang, ilang araw na lang din at matatapos na ang Ramadan. Kaya, andyan na yung mga eid namin pala. Ang binasa ko po sa araw na ito ay, "There is one thing I ask of the Lord, to live in the house of the Lord." Kumbaga sa Tagalog, may isang bagay ang hinihiling ko sa Panginoon, ang manirahan sa bahay ng Panginoon. Ang Panginoon ay aking liwanag at aking kaligtasan. Sino ang aking katatakutan? Sino ang aking katatakutan? Ang Panginoon ay muog ng aking buhay. Sino ang aking kasisindikan? Nang dumating sa akin ang mga manggagawa ng kasamaan, upang lamunin ang aking laman, ang aking mga kaaway ay aking mga kalaban. Sila'y matitisod at mabubuwal. Ituro mo sa akin, O Panginoon, ang iyong daan. Akayin mo ako sa patag na landas dahil sa aking mga kaaway. Ako'y naniniwala na aking masasaksihan ang kabutihan ng Panginoon. Ito lang pong masishare ko sa araw na ito, guys. Pero syempre, bago po ulit tayo magtatapos, ay magbabati naman po tayo na may birthday sa aking Facebook. Sa totoo lang, marami po sila may birthday sa araw na ito eh. Kaya unang babatiin ko ng happy birthday, classmate ko po sila kambal. Happy birthday kay Paul Kalaranan. He's a 42 years old. And happy birthday Peter Kalaranan. He's a 22 years old. Pero both 42 years old po sila. Kasi kambal sila. Happy birthday sa inyo, Paul and Peter. Happy birthday rin kay Mother of Parhood in Heaven. Kasi last year yata nawala na si nanay. Nakakalungkot lang. Pero nakakamiss din kasi siya yung nililinisan namin dito sa bahay sa Doha, Qatar. At thankful kasi nagtagal din kami ng ilang taon hanggang sa tumigil lang ako sa kanyang paglilinis simula na may nangyari na sa akin. So, nung time na yon, so hindi na ako sinasama ng aking kasamahan dati. So, naghanap na siya ng makakasama sa paglilinis. Pero ngayon yata parang birang-bihira na lang din siguro magpalinis yung anak ni nanay. Nakakalungkot lang. Hindi na talaga may babalik yung mga nakaraan. Happy birthday rin kay Edward de la Peña. He's a 30 years old. Happy birthday kay John James. He's a 34 years old. Happy birthday Tonyo Robrigado, no mention at the age. Happy birthday John Nelson del Castillo. He's a 39 years old. And happy birthday kay Dennis Dado. He's a 38 years old. Ulitin ko na lang pong muli. Happy birthday again to Kambal Paul Kalaranan and Peter Kalaranan. Happy birthday to both of you. Happy birthday kay Mother of Parhood. Happy birthday kay Edward de la Peña. Happy birthday John James. And happy birthday Tonyo Robrigado and John Nelson del Castillo. Happy birthday. And Dennis Dado, happy birthday. So yan po guys, nakapag-greet na po tayo. Kaya I will always remind you, we will talk to Him even in our minds. We will thank Him every day and we will pray to Him every day. And the most important thing is that we put Him in our heart and love Him more than in our lives because He will never forsake us. Gaya rin po na sinabi ko po sa inyo, palagi ko lang po kayong paalalahanan na ipapaalala sa inyo na kakausapin po natin siya palagi kahit sa ating isipan. Magpapasalamat po palagi tayo sa Kanya sa araw-araw at magpe-pray po palagi tayo sa Kanya sa araw-araw. At ang pinaka-importante po, ilalagay po natin siya sa ating puso at mahalin po natin siya ng higit pa sa ating buhay kasi hindi po niya tayo pababayaan. Kaya hanggang dito na lang po at maraming araw pa po tayo magsasama. God bless all po sa inyong lahat.